Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today's video is all about how you can invest your first £100. So this is a really accessible amount of money to start off investing with. So that's why today's video is all about that. If you do want to see more videos from me, don't forget to subscribe. You can click the subscribe button below the video now to subscribe to the channel. Also, before we do get started, please do like the video. It really helps out the channel. Thanks for liking the video and subscribing. Now let's get into the video. As I said before, this video is all about how to invest £100. So if you're new to investing and you're going to invest your first £100, then this is a great way to get started because I'll give you some ideas about what you can invest in and how to invest your first £100. If you're already investing and you just want to find out some ideas about what to invest in, then this video is also going to be great for you as well because I've got 5 ideas of things that you can invest your money into. These ideas are the best ways, in my opinion, to invest £100 and even more, so definitely worthwhile watching this video if you're looking for some investing ideas and tips. Let's get started. Number 1 is index funds. So index funds are a low-cost way for you to get access to the stock market. You can buy a basket of stocks from many different companies, and it's a really good way to get started with investing and actually to continue investing throughout the years. When you buy into an index fund, you get access to a small portion of each of the company's stocks. So for example, an index that tracks the S&P 500 will give you access to a very small piece of all of the top 500 companies in the US stock market. An example of an index fund that tracks the S&P 500 is VOO, that's a Vanguard index fund, or there's VT Sachs, which tracks the whole US market. Or if you're looking for exposure to the world stock market, then you could go with something like VTWAX, which is a world stock market index fund. Those are all Vanguard funds, but they're just to give you an example of the kind of funds that you could invest in. With index funds, fees are low because there's no active management by a fund manager, so that's what you would get if you were investing in an actively managed fund. So that's why you want to invest in an index fund instead. So index fund investing is, in my opinion, the best way to get started with investing. You can do so with as little as a few pounds, and you can invest your first £100 for sure in index funds. And if you keep investing in index funds over the years, you could in fact be a millionaire by retirement. If we take the example of the S&P 500, then this has returned an average annual return of 11.82%, so almost 12%, over the nearly 100 years since it started. So that shows you just how high the upward trend is over the years, and the trend is always upwards, but you can just see that the average return is nearly 12% with the S&P 500. It does fluctuate year to year, but if you're investing for the long term, then you can really see that these gains are going to add up with the power of compound interest. In fact, if you had invested just £100 at the very beginning, you would now have £1.2 million. So that just goes to show just how much the interest can compound and that you can earn a lot on your investments. So to get started investing in index funds, there's an easy 3-step process. I can make a whole video on this, but just to summarise, all you need to do is choose an investment platform, for example, Vanguard or Hargreaves Lansdown. Go onto their website, open up a stocks and shares ISA. If you want to invest in a tax efficient way, then you should open a stocks and shares ISA. And then all you need to do is choose some index funds to invest in. I gave you some examples earlier. I also have some other videos on this, so I can link those above. And then once you've chosen your index funds, all you need to do is invest in those index funds. It's great if you want to invest on a monthly basis, but if you do just want to put in £100, then you could do that today. That was one of the top ways to invest £100. Now let me tell you about some more. Number 2 is dividend paying stocks or ETFs. So with this one, we're still with the stock market, but it's a slightly different way of investing than the first one. So I want to tell you about this because it's a slightly different approach. So stable, well-established companies will often pay dividends to their investors as a thank you for investing in them. Usually these companies are companies that don't expect to see an astronomical amount of growth whereby they would need to reinvest this money into their company to grow the company. So these are companies that are already well established and stable. That's why they're able to pay out a dividend to their investors. So this could be a good investing idea for you if you want to earn some dividends on your investments. And again, you could invest with as little as a few pounds and £100, which is the subject of today's video. So it's definitely a worthwhile one. Let me tell you a little bit more about some dividend paying stocks and ETFs that you might consider investing in. Popular dividend paying companies are Amazon, Apple, Tesla, Coca-Cola, AT&T. These are some examples of some companies that pay high stable dividends. Or if you're looking to spread your risk a little bit more, then you could invest in a high dividend yield ETF such as a VHYL. Dividend yields vary widely, but you can check out some of these as these are high dividend paying stocks and ETFs. Dividends are usually paid quarterly and they depend on the number of shares that you have. And you can choose to reinvest them or you can take out the money. So this is another great way of getting started with investing, or investing £100 if you're already investing. It might be a nice way to diversify your portfolio with some dividend paying stocks or ETFs. Number 3 is to invest in property. So property is seen as a great investment because it's stable, it provides security, whether you're investing in a home for yourself or investing in another property that you can rent or sell, then this is a great way to invest. Now, if you have some money, some capital already saved up, then you could add this £100 to those savings that you're going to put towards this property. Or if you're not at that stage yet, then another great way to get started is to invest your money into a REIT. This is a great way to get started and actually invest in property with a small amount of money. So a REIT is a real estate investment trust, and basically it's a company that owns and manages property or properties in different areas. So REITs own many types of commercial buildings like offices, hospitals and hotels, to name a few, and you can find REITs that invest in certain types of property depending on what you're looking for. So when you buy into a REIT, you're buying a very small portion of that income producing property, and that can therefore make income for you. This is a great low cost and accessible way to invest in property and get the benefits of it. There are so many different REITs out there, so definitely worth checking out. I invest in REITs with free trade, and if you go on there you can see that there are literally hundreds of REITs to choose from, so definitely want to consider with this £100. The fourth great way to invest £100 is to invest in a business or side hustle. So this could be your own business or somebody else's, but let's say it's your own business, then that £100 could really help you get started with your business or side hustle. Or if you already have an established business or side hustle, then you could put this money to work. You might put this money towards getting online, getting yourself a website. You could sign up to Wix or Squarespace and get yourself a website. You might put it towards marketing. Maybe you pay a marketing person to help you, or you might decide to buy materials or supplies that you might need for your business. So whatever it is, it's a great way to invest in your business, invest in yourself and start earning. So it could be a great start for your business, or it could help you to build your business even more. This is another great way to generate a large income over time, and you'll be doing it yourself with your own business. So that's why this is one of the best ways to invest £100. Number 5 is to invest in yourself. So although this is number 5 on this list, it doesn't mean it's the least important. It's just that all of the items on this list are great ways to invest £100, and this is no exception. So investing in yourself can take many forms, and it does not necessarily have to be with a financial goal in mind. It could be that you invest in developing yourself in some way, so learning a new skill or starting a new hobby, or starting a course that might help you develop in your career or elsewhere, perhaps to develop your business. By investing in yourself, you're putting yourself first, and this will help you with many goals in life, not just financial ones. But if you do invest in yourself and learn a new skill or develop yourself in some other way, then this is also definitely going to help you with your financial goals as well. So this is one of the best, if not the best way to invest the £100. That's it for today's video. Those were the best ways to invest £100. If you're looking to get started with investing, then I hope it was helpful for you and you found a way to invest your first £100. Or if you were just looking for investment ideas, then I hope you found one of those useful. Thanks for watching and see you next time.